everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Mr. McQuitnick. I am here helping you quit your nicotine addiction. If you enjoy the video or if it helps you out in any way, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know if you're quitting nicotine, if you want to quit, if you're trying to quit. I know it's hard, but you can do it. Anyone can do it. Today I'm going to be explaining my first 3 months nicotine free. That's right, I quit 3 months ago. And it's been a wild roller coaster, and it's really hard to stay quit from nicotine, let me tell you. But I'm doing it, and you can do it too, so let's get started. The last month or so, I've really been craving nicotine, and I don't know why. I keep getting the urge to want to take that rip, but I don't want to. I want to stay nicotine free. I want to not use nicotine. I don't want to have to wake up and hit the nicotine, because it's really annoying to do that. I'm fighting that urge, and I'm continuing to be nicotine free. But guys, other than those few urges that I get, I feel amazing. I'm saving a ton of money not buying nicotine all the time. I did the math, and over the last 2 years, I've probably spent over $2,000 on nicotine. Could you imagine spending over $2,000 in 2 years on nicotine? Something that does nothing for you? It gives you stupid head buzz? Why do you need that head buzz? You don't need it. You don't. I could be using that money for, I don't know, anything else, anything. To tell you guys, making the choice to quit nicotine, it's a really hard choice. It's really hard to want to quit. After you spend a year, 2 years, 10 years, whatever it may be, after you spend all that time using nicotine, it's hard to transition over to not using it. Because you have those habits. You have the habit of waking up in the morning, taking a rip. You have the habit of after you eat your breakfast, taking a rip. After you get out of the shower, taking a rip. After you get out of class, take a rip. You have all these habits and all these points where you normally hit nicotine, and when you're not doing it, that's when you're going to crave. And that's when you have to try to fight the urge to not do it. The honest truth is, it's going to take months or years to completely stop thinking about nicotine. But that's just the cold hard truth. That's just what's got to happen in order for you to stay quit from nicotine. Don't let that discourage you from quitting though. Don't let that stop you, because you could still do it. Even if you're thinking of nicotine in a year from now, know how hard you worked to stop using it, and know how great it feels to not use nicotine. I promise you, if you quit, it will feel great. It's gonna suck for a little while, of course. It's nicotine withdrawals, it's gonna happen. But after you get past that, it feels so freaking good to not wake up and have to rip it. It feels so good to not go to before bed and have to rip it. It feels so good. Don't let it be too hard that you don't try. Give it some effort, give it some time. You could do it. With the right motivation and the willpower to quit, you can do it. I'm 3 months nicotine free. I quit around sometime in December. I didn't really have a quit day. I just one day threw everything away, stopped ripping it. But I still get these sudden urges, and they're pretty strong urges. I don't know why. It's been 3 months. You know, I have a confession to make. I hit a few of my friends' jewels in the past. New Year's, it was a big time. I was at a party. I ripped it all night, you know. It was a big mistake. I shouldn't have done that. And I think that's part of the reason why I'm getting all these urges, is because even though I was quit, I was still technically ripping nicotine, and I wish I never did that, because the day afterwards, you really crave it. If you go a few months without ripping it and then you rip it, you're gonna crave it again. Let me tell you, because your brain recognizes and say, "Ooh, I want that," and you're gonna want that, and you don't want to rip it. Don't make the mistake I made, and I'm not gonna make that mistake again. I'm not ripping nobody's jewel again, because I don't want to have to wake up the next day and go through all the withdrawals again, even though you don't need to. Nicotine is a crazy drug, and it really sucks being addicted to it, because it's so hard to quit, and all these companies want you to continue to be addicted. Juul, they want us teens to be addicted. They want us kids to be addicted, because they're making a boatload of money. A boatload. Think about how much money you're spending on nicotine. Now multiply that by millions. That's how much Juul is making. So they don't care. That's why they hooked us on social media. They advertise on social media. They advertise to us kids to get us hooked and make us not want to stop. And that brings me to my next point. You have to want it. You have to want it. If you don't want to quit, then you're not going to. If you say you want to quit, but you don't want to, you're not going to quit. Guys, just want to quit, want to do it. Have the willpower to do it, have the motivation to do it. Find your motivation, and you will quit, I promise. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like this video, leave a like, leave a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys on the next video. New videos every Wednesday. Peace.